Deepa works in a private bank. She received a disciplinary warning 5 years ago for an internal control breach. The warning was in force for a year, after which it was removed from her personal file. So she received a warning, it was in force for a year, it was removed from her personal file. So there is no evidence of that warning, all right, in her files. Now Deepa has decided to change her job and has received a very good offer from another bank. She did very well in the interview. She did not mention the disciplinary warning. The bank will do the mandatory background verification with her present employers, and she is worried. What is she worried about? She is worried that the disciplinary warning might be mentioned. Siddhant is Deepa's friend as well as her manager. Additional information. He's her friend as well as her manager. She told him over coffee that she had forged her father's signature to get a life certificate from the bank so that she would be eligible to get his monthly pension. She said she did not consider it a crime as she had done it to expedite the proceedings, did not steal money from her father or anyone else. What did she do? Her father's pension was money was required, so she told him, I forged my father's signature just to, maybe her dad was not nearby. She said, I just forged his signature so that the pension money would come faster. I didn't use his money, I didn't steal his money. She also informed, so she's telling this to her manager and friend. One, she forged a signature. The intention was good, but the act was forging a signature. And you know what that means in terms of a bank. Second, she also informed him that she would be joining another bank. Just as they finished talking, Siddhant got a call from Deepa's new bank about the background verification. These are the facts given to us. Question is, what's the most appropriate order of action for Siddhant now? Now look at the dilemma he is facing. Friend come manager. So there's a personal involvement, there's a professional involvement, right? As manager. Second, both of them are working in a bank. And here an employee of the bank has confessed to forging a signature for whatever reason, good or bad, forging a signature. What should Siddhant do? He's facing an ethical dilemma here. His primary commitment as manager in the bank is to the company. But she has, as his friend, has confided in him. So what should he do? Inform the top management and let them take action if required. Now, he is her friend. He cannot take off, would probably feel bad about taking any action. But forgery is not a small offense. So he does owe it to the management to tell it to them at least, since his personal feelings are involved as he's her friend. There's a clash between his personal and professional commitments. His professional commitment requires him to report this matter of forgery. So one makes sense. The question is asking us appropriate order of action. So one is there, but what order? Inform the new bank while providing information for the background check. Now, the new bank is not involved because Siddhant's loyalty is to his bank, not to the other bank. Right? That background information, if there are any official accusations of any other kind of misdemeanors, he can. But this forgery, father's signature, is an internal matter. It just shows what she's capable of, and she's a bank employee. That is what makes the offense even greater. Forgery is an offense, whoever does it. So here, and he's her friend, she confided in him, so he's in a dilemma, but he does not owe it to the other bank to tell that, right? Background information, he'll tell her what is there on the official records. Why would he tell this? So two is not he is not obliged to tell the other bank. Do nothing, as Deepa is an old friend and colleague, and it would complicate matters. Now, that is where he's giving priority to his personal feelings, doesn't really reflect him. He, as a manager in the bank, owes it to the bank to tell them that He would be betraying his professionalism if he did nothing. So, do nothing is not something that is acceptable or logical. Warn Deepa about the consequences of her action and of confiding it with him. Why did she tell him? What was the point? She's put him in a fix now, right? You did something, you keep quiet about it, then it's fine. Nobody need know about it. But you are telling somebody who's your friend and manager in a bank, this is what I did. That obviously, so if he's really friendly, he has to tell her, look, you told me, and by telling me this, you've put me in a fix. So remember, you'll face the consequences of this action because you've confided in me and I have to go and do something about it. I cannot keep quiet. So 4 also makes sense. Discuss the issue with the senior and ask for their advice on the matter. This seems the most sensible thing. Now, when you are somebody's friend, and your friend has confided, there's a conflict. He is having this dilemma between his professional ethics and his personal ethics. So, obviously, if he talks with the senior and asks for their advice, they would tell him what to do. Okay, yeah, this is what you should do. Then he can then move ahead. Probably the senior guy will talk to the management, and then he'll tell Deepa, look, you've put me in a fix. You're going to face the consequences of the action. Therefore, the right order is D514.